Solitude is not escape. It is not social failure. And it is not weakness. For Nietzsche, solitude is the price of strength. Nietzsche did not write from comfort. He wrote from distance, from illness, from isolation. That is why his words are not gentle. They do not reassure, and they are not meant for everyone. From the beginning, Nietzsche was clear. Anyone who wants to hear their true voice must step away from the noise. And the noise is not just people. It is opinions, values, ready-made judgments. Solitude, for Nietzsche, is not a romantic choice. It is a harsh necessity. Because among people, a man is rarely himself. He adapts, he compromises, he wears masks. And over time, he forgets his real face. Nietzsche believed that the most dangerous thing that can happen to a person is becoming normal, thinking like everyone else, fearing what they fear, wanting what they want. And this only happens in the herd. The herd, for Nietzsche, is not a number. It is a mindset. You can be physically alone and still think like the herd. And you can be mentally isolated, even while surrounded by people. Nietzsche did not glorify solitude because it is pleasant. He glorified it because it is painful. Solitude exposes you. It forces you to face yourself, without witnesses, without applause, without excuses. When you are alone, no one comforts you, no one justifies you, no one lies to you. And that is where truth begins. Nietzsche believed most people do not fear loneliness itself. They fear what solitude reveals, because solitude strips away the small lies we live by. In solitude, you discover you are not who you thought you were. Your desires are not pure. Your strength is not what you claimed, or perhaps greater than you expected. That is why solitude is a test. Nietzsche tied solitude to the idea of self-overcoming. The strong individual, in his view, is one who can stand alone against dominant values. And this is impossible if you constantly seek approval. Those who live for acceptance can never be free. And freedom, for Nietzsche, is higher than happiness. Nietzsche did not say, "Be alone forever." He said, "Be alone until you mature." Solitude is a phase, a brutal phase, but a necessary one for anyone who wants to build themselves. In solitude, a person learns silence, and silence, for Nietzsche, is not emptiness, it is power. Those who talk constantly often flee from thinking. Solitude teaches you to carry heavy thoughts without escaping into noise. Most people cannot endure this. Nietzsche despised those who constantly need company, entertainment, distraction, not because they are evil, but because they are weak before themselves. The strong individual in Nietzsche's sense is one who can sit with his thoughts without collapsing. Solitude is also the only place where personal values are born. Among people, we inherit values. In solitude, we create them. That is why Nietzsche said, "Every great thought was born in isolation." Not because isolation is special, but because it is free of interference. But Nietzsche was honest. Solitude is not for everyone. It is dangerous. Those who enter it weak may leave it broken. That is why he never sold it as a cure, but as a trial. If you seek comfort, avoid solitude. If you seek truth, prepare for it. Nietzsche lived solitude to its extreme. He paid for it, with health, with affection, with recognition. But his ideas survived. Here lies the paradox. Those who choose solitude sincerely may be ignored in their lifetime, yet their impact may endure. Nietzsche did not write to console you. He did not write to calm you. He wrote to say, if you want to become yourself, you will be alone, at least in the beginning. For Nietzsche, solitude is not the end of the path, but its gate, a painful gate. But those who pass through it never return the same. If you are listening now and feel the weight of these words, that is natural. Nietzsche does not speak to everyone, only to those who feel that something inside them does not belong to the herd. And if you want to continue this kind of exploration, one that does not comfort, does not flatter, but exposes, then staying here and subscribing is not about supporting content. It is about choosing a path few have the courage to walk.